Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Basement Bros Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Ethan, and Elijah's out, as you can see, but we got a nice, cool replacement, friend of the show. But just, for the episode, we got our guy Swaty in the building. What's going on, Brody?
What's up, man? Ain't much. Let's not talk about the Lakers.
Well, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You're gonna be kind of upset about this first topic right here.
Oh God.
All right, y'all. For anybody that wants to start a podcast and doesn't know where to start, make sure you check out an app like Anchor. It's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will help you distribute your podcast to other platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So make sure you download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started today.
Starting it.
We gotta talk about the Lakers. Officially eliminated from the playoffs. Not even a play-in. We definitely outside looking in. Give me your overall thoughts on the season. Give me. I know, because if we pull up the footage, we pull up the editing. You were a fan of Russ, and you thought that Russ could work.
Whoa,
and you
whoa,
thought that this would be a no. You thought this would be a successful
I was
season.
never been a fan of Russ.
All right.
You
were a fan of the move. You were a fan of the move. You thought it would work out. You thought it would work out. Would you?
You're twisting my words. You're twisting my words.
Oh my!
Let me explain myself. I was optimistic of the move. I thought, hey, he's an improvement from Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder was a net zero in the playoffs. So I was like, okay, Russ, what he did with the Wizards should be an improvement of what we got from Dennis Schroeder in the playoffs, which was nothing. He scored 0 points one time. So I was like, okay, this is going to be an improvement. When AD or LeBron gets hurt, he should be able to take the keys and move it forward further than someone like Dennis Schroeder could at the point guard position. I was mistaken because he couldn't move anything forward. This was a terrible season. It was the most disappointing Lakers season ever. All time. Not even close. Because when we had the bad teams, they were bad. You didn't have expectations. So it's like this team came into the season with big expectations because you lost to the Suns in the first round of the playoffs only because AD got hurt, because he was up 2-1. He was about to beat him, but AD got hurt. And then you had Russ, an improvement at point guard, a third star, a big three. You thinking at least the playoffs. To not even make the play-in. This the worst Lakers season ever.
What do you think happens with Frank Vogel? Do you think he gets fired?
The news.
Do you want him to get fired?
He's a casualty of war. It's just the business is the business. You know what I'm saying? So it just happens. But he played a part, but not a big part, because he's a defensive coach and you took away all the defenders. So it's like, and you took away his best offensive assistant in Jason Kidd, who got a new job with the Mavericks. But so it's like he's handcuffed.
Yeah, I feel for Frank Vogel. I don't think it's his fault. I think it's Pelinka's fault and Braun's fault a little bit.
Yeah, I
gotta give Braun and so Braun is Braun's fault, because there were reports that Magic Johnson came out and said that they had a chance to get DeMar, and then LeBron said no. He said no.
That? I didn't watch that video. I seen it being floated on Twitter, but I am not listening to Magic.
Reportedly, they had DeMar in their clutches, and Braun said no. He chose to go with Russ instead of DeMar. But that's just report. I don't know if that's true, but according to Magic Johnson, that is how the story went down.
You should definitely blame LeBron for everything, because I thought it was Pelinka's fault, because they was trying to lowball DeRozan.
Yeah, but here's my thing. LeBron I know how big LeBron is. I know how powerful LeBron is. I get it. At the end of the day, he's a player and you're the general manager. Why is a player telling you what to do with your personnel?
True, true. But
Like, I get how I get it. He's LeBron, the GM, the whole narrative, but Rob Pelinka, do your job. You are a GM.
yeah, but in that situation, you two have to work together. It can't just be like a GM doing everything. Yeah, I get it, but when you have a player that magnitude, like Bill Belichick, I know he worked with Tom Brady on some signings and free agents and trades, like you know what I'm saying. And you got
Russ
to
or
work together.
DeMar or Russ.
That's where they both take fault because neither of them thought that was gonna be a bad idea.
Oh my
It was just like,
god,
yeah,
bro.
Russ, let's do it. Let's trade all of our pieces for Russ. Because if we had KCP and Caruso still,
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I think that gives us a couple more wins in the light of Davis's injuries. Because I feel like they at least defend and shoot threes. You have nobody on the team. Our next best player besides the big three is Malik Monk.
Yeah, he had a nice season, but it's only so much he can do. He's a role player.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
terrible. No pieces, nothing. No, it ain't
yeah.
looking
The
good.
Lakers suck.
Us going
Lakers suck.
forward doesn't look good either. I don't know how you think we're
Yeah,
gonna do.
so that's what I asked. I was like, "What do you think the Lakers' next step should be? Do you think they should trade AD? Do you think AD's trade is coming in the near future?"
Um, it's hard to call. Like it really is, cause like after next season, Russ' contract is over and LeBron's contract is over. We could play the waited out game. I think the best course of action is to just wait it out, start the rebuild, trade AD, trade him high though. You can't trade him this offseason.
Yeah,
Gotta let him try to get back healthy, try to ball out next year, then try to trade him to a team for young assets and picks, and hopefully just uh, hopefully LeBron asks for a trade. That's we got to get out the situation. Is we're not winning anything. 2 years
yeah.
ago when we did win, the league was in a much worse place. Now it's
Facts.
way too talented. Like the Grizzlies and the Suns, they were bottom tier teams when we won the championship. The teams that we were competing against when we won the championship are still around, the Jazz, Clippers, and Nuggets in the
Facts.
West.
Yep.
So it's like you're not winning anything with 40-year-old LeBron, a 30-year-old hurt AD, and a Russell Westbrook who doesn't play defense. So you got to rebuild. Sad, but I like a rebuild.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You're gonna be stuck with Braun for that whole Braun don't ask for trades. He don't do
I
that. He don't do that.
yeah,
He go where he
he
wanna
won't.
go.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So we play out next year, and then his contract ends after that. So is his son gonna be in the league by then? I hope, because like I don't I don't want him signing no more contracts with us.
I'm not gonna lie. He might stay though.
I
He
don't
might
want him
stay.
to. He could go to the Clippers if he wants to stay in LA.
Nah, nah. He don't rock with. He want to be in the.
Nah,
What's wrong with the Lakers, bro? Why you hating?
bruh, it was cool. It was a cool experiment, bruh. I
He gave
ain't.
you a chip, bro. Had to, all you Lakers
Yeah,
fans
yeah.
for you guys
No, no,
forget that he
no.
gave you a chip.
It was the trade, the AD trade was worth it. Trade those young guys. You got it. But you got the chip and you don't see any chip in the foreseeable future, you got to rebuild. It's literally that simple. It's like that's what you play the game for, or at least the GMs. That's what you do your job for. Players might not care about rings as much. That's what
Mm,
everyone expects. You want to win, but it's the job at the end of the day. You just hoop, get your family paid, bruh. But
that's
the
a fact.
GM, it's your job to put a contender out there, and like you gotta put a contender out there, and you can't just roll out the same squad that you just didn't make the play in with again.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
a
do
fact.
something.
Yeah,
They said
yeah.
I be listening to a lot of podcasts and they talking about Sam Presti
Hmm.
as they think about getting rid of Palinka too, and they talking about
Oh my
Sam Presti,
god.
the OKC GM, who's been
Mm. Yeah,
he's
he's
really
a pretty good GM. He just don't like
yeah
paying people.
yeah, but he's solid. I'd like that
Yeah.
if we could get him and Quinn Snyder as head coach. Hey, those are two very good pieces.
Then we back in business. You see what I'm
Oh no, not
saying?
with this team. No, still not. Because you
No,
got.
not the team. Get rid of
Oh, okay.
AD. Get rid of Russ. Yeah,
Because
Braun back.
this off season is just who you. Because you're gonna have to sign vet minimums again. Like,
Of course.
and it's like who you gonna get? Like Melo should retire. Dwight Howard should probably retire. Kendrick Nunn say he's picking up his option, so we got him. Um,
if he plays.
if he plays, boy, certified bank robber.
Yo, I'm saying, bro. Like the fact that we hyped up Kendrick Nunn all year just for him to be on the bench all year. Yo, bro, just wait until Kendrick Nunn play. When is he gonna play? What the fuck? Like, yo, it's
It's funny because
crazy.
if he would have played, just maybe we could have brought Russ off the bench. Just maybe if we
Maybe,
had a serviceable
maybe,
guard.
yeah.
But no.
It's a tough season. But let's move on to the other end of that spectrum. There's another team in the East that has, I guess, the same expectation, the same championship implications of the Lakers, and it's
Mhm.
everybody's favorite team in New York.
Mm,
Nobody talks about the Knicks. Who cares about the Knicks? It's all
mm.
about the Nets. Kyrie,
Yeah, all
KD.
right.
Now, please, no, that's that's cap. That's cap though. But
Big cat.
we talking about the Lakers. Why is nobody talking about how the Nets are at the bottom of the play-in? Aren't they supposed to be weren't they like the greatest scoring tandem ever? It wasn't everybody saying
Mhm,
KD Kyrie
mhm.
gonna be lethal?
Yeah, Kyrie
I
said it
don't see
himself.
it.
He's like, I finally got somebody who could take the last shot with.
Okay.
Mm, yeah, but
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
not
I've
not
never
looking too
seen
good.
KD. I've never seen KD carry a team by himself to the
Mm,
finals. Never seen him.
mm.
Well, he did
Talk
it
on it.
once. He did it
Talk on it.
once.
Talk.
But he got bounced. He got bounced by
Mm.
the truth by my guy. I'm just saying. When he had James Harden on the bench and Russ, when he
And
wasn't
Russ.
toxic, and Surge
They had a
and
little.
Big
They know
Perk.
they had a squad. They had a
Yeah,
squad.
yeah, but I
You
don't
know,
know, bro.
I'm an
Just
avid
saying.
KD hater, but I don't know. It's they don't talk about it because KD. I don't know. I really don't actually. I don't know why they don't talk about it. I
Mm,
can't call it. Do you know why?
mm. I don't. I guess because LeBron is just the LeBron and the Lakers is a bigger
Yeah.
story. They're a bigger organization, but of course, at least they're still in the play-in. If they were out the playoffs, then I'm sure it would be a bigger story. But I don't know. I
What
mean,
seed are they? They eighth or
they're 10th.
10th? They're 10th.
They're last.
Oh yeah, but
they're
but all
they're
the
last.
seedings in the East are already well, not the seedings, but they're gonna make the play-in regardless,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
all
they're
good.
locked in for the play-in. They're
Yeah,
locked in for the play-in. So yeah, I mean, all right, so
they
what
could
I
get
ask you,
hot.
do you? That's what I'm saying. Do you think they get out the play-in? Do you think they beat? They got to beat two teams to make it to the playoffs and get that eighth seed, and they got to play right now Miami, which seems favorable.
Who's the ninth seed? Who do they play?
Atlanta. Oh, they just leave. Oh, they're eighth right now. I'm sorry, they're eighth. So they play Cleveland if the playoffs were to start today.
Hmm. They're gonna get into the playoffs. Yeah, they're gonna get into the playoffs. Cause even if and then they'd play Miami, or if no, they play either Miami or Boston right now.
I think
I don't think they make
that's
it out the
my. I
first
think.
round.
Mm, I don't know, bro. If they get like you said, if they get hot, they can get rolling.
They ain't get it out the first round.
Damn, damn. No matter,
Nah.
even if they played the Boston, you think they'll lose to Boston?
No, Boston is better than the Heat. I got Boston in going to the Western Conference Finals. I got Boston go to the finals.
You got Boston coming out the East.
Bro, I am a Lakers fan. I hate the Celtics, but they look too good right now. It's either
All
them or the
right, all right.
Bucks coming from the East.
Okay, all right. Well, since we on this topic, let's move on. Let's get to this finals prediction. You said you got the Celtics going to the finals or the Bucks, Celtics or the
Or the
Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah.
What about the Western Conference? What about your man's Luca? You know what I'm
It's
saying? What about Ja? What's going
for
on in the
me,
West?
it's Suns or Mavericks, bro. That's the
Suns are
only.
so you got the Mavericks being better than Memphis
Yeah,
with Ja healthy.
I don't know if he's gonna be healthy. He's been out a
Mm,
lot of games, but even if he is, I've seen their head-to-head numbers, and Luca tends to get the better of them.
but it's the playoffs though.
And Luca, that's playoff Luke. What you talking about?
Yeah,
He might not have gotten out the first round yet, but he's given the best defenders in the league all they can get. Like,
yeah. I mean, I understand just because like Luca's been to the playoffs what twice now,
mm-hmm,
and he's put up monster numbers in both series, especially the last one against the Clippers. And then this
mm-hmm,
is a fairly young Memphis team with
mm-hmm.
little to no playoff experience. I guess that one series last year, but
And nobody on that team could guard Luca. And this is a different coach. You got
who's
Jason
guarding
Kidd.
Ja?
They 20-2 without Ja. What you mean they more dangerous without Ja?
Exactly. That's my so who is Dallas that much of a defensive team
Yes.
to
They have
put
the top they
clamps?
have top 5 defense in the league. It's only gonna get
Okay.
Jason Kidd has been coaching them that defensively they're nice. They got Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock as their
Mm.
wing defenders. Tim Hardaway Jr. he's hurt. That might not be the worst thing for him. I don't want say something like that, but him not being on the floor and having those two 3-and-D defenders, and then you have Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie now. You have three
Yeah.
point guards on the floor. It's different. Their lineup is
Mm.
different, and they not going. You got to play at their pace, the Mavericks pace. It's
Yeah,
weird.
Luca plays slow as hell.
Yeah, even you could do fast break. You're gonna slow it down, no matter what.
Mm.
It's slowed. The game is just slowed, and so the
But
Mavericks, they're more of a young, fast team. They want to run. You ain't gonna run. It's gonna be
so
weird.
do you think they're gonna beat the Suns? Because
The Mavericks,
I think the
the
Suns are
Suns
like
are
the best
nice.
team
The
in the
Suns
West.
are nice. That's what I'm saying. That's why I picked them or the Mavericks. Because if if I see both of them in the Western Conference Finals, I'm a you know I'm a Luka stan, so I'm going for the Mavericks. But like it's the Suns. Chris Paul healthy, Devin Booker healthy,
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, Aiton. That starting five is nice, and they complement each other so well.
Yeah, I got the Suns and Bucks in the finals. I got a
Again,
rematch. A rematch, yeah.
damn.
I
Okay.
got a it's not the most exciting matchup, but I mean, I don't know, bro.
You don't got
Giannis,
no surprises.
I don't think anybody in the West can beat the Suns. I think the Suns are just the superior team. I think if I mean the way the Warriors, I mean earlier, but they were rolling. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
But I think just like the way the Warriors were rolling earlier and just they just seem to like slow up. I guess
Mhm.
with Steph going into that massive slump and then getting injury, I think that the Warriors are out of it. The Nuggets, they don't have Jamal Murray, so I don't expect anything from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I know you rock with Luca, but I just it's so much. It's so hard to drag a team to the finals by yourself. It's so hard to do that,
But
especially through a loaded conference. So it's hard for me to believe that Luka's going to be able to take that team to the finals.
I don't think it is because he finally has a, a little bit more help. That's all he needed was a little bit more help. Jalen Brunson has grown and Dinwiddie is there, but that's I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I think he was struggling against the Clippers.
No,
The
he wasn't.
Clippers aren't the Suns.
He wasn't struggling. They were struggling against him. That's the difference.
But all right, all right. Here's what I mean. I mean, he was struggling to get past them. They've been the roadblock for the last couple years, and I do think he's going to get farther than the first round this year. I think he'll get farther
Mhm.
than the first round, like probably win the first series, depending on who they go against second series. But once they go against the Suns, I think the Suns got that. They got that wraps. You have so many people you can send at Luca, and you can send Jay Jay Crowder. You can send Mikal Bridges. I mean, I know Booker's not a great defender, but he's just another body you can throw at Luca. So I just don't think I think it's just gonna be hard for him to be able to get past.
Yeah, I don't know. They are a fiend for Luca. Everybody in the West.
Yo, so you saying they don't want to play? They don't want to see the Mavericks.
Nobody wants to see the Mavericks. Come on,
Mm,
be serious.
mm. Do you think who has the best chance in the East of dethroning the Bucks? Who
Celtics,
would you say?
easy.
That's
Celtics.
better, more than the Heat and the Sixers.
Yeah.
Mm.
When Robert Williams gets back, he's a little hurt right now, but
But do you think they have enough bodies to build up the wall against Giannis? Because Giannis is like, how do you stop Giannis?
you can't. You just um you can't stop Giannis. To be honest, you just gotta you know hope everybody else doesn't go off. It's like
Mm,
Middleton and Drew Holiday stuff like that. But I think the Celtics are a deeper. They got a deeper squad.
mm, okay. Okay, I know you brought this up in our chat. Uh, the end of super teams, started kind of by the Celtics in '08, and then LeBron carried that tradition on. Uh, do you think it's an official end of super teams as we know it in the NBA?
I think it might be, bruh. Cause like both these teams got together around the same. I mean, all three of these teams got together around the same time, and only team that's got anything to show for it is the Lakers with the one championship in the bubble. Like
Mm,
people want to put an asterisk on it. Yeah, you could put an asterisk on it. It's only because AD had the time to get healthy, but everybody had the same amount of time to get healthy. So in a
right.
perfect world, the Lakers were the best team in the league and they won. So, but Nets haven't done anything. They traded for James Harden and had to trade James Harden. The Clippers, they can't stay healthy. Kawhi gets hurt every other season. Paul George just came back from an injury. So, you know, I think it's the end of super teams because you need depth these days. And there's so
Yeah.
many good players in the league. This is the most talented the league has been. So like you should value depth over just having a top heavy roster. Because like the Bucks won
Mm,
last year. They're a homegrown team mostly. They made the Drew
yeah.
Holiday trade, but that's it. Chris
Yeah.
Middleton,
That's
I
facts.
think he's been there forever. Giannis been there forever. And then they all their role players was there forever, except a little trade, you know, a little trade or two. But they didn't have a super team.
Yeah.
And the Suns the same thing.
The
So
only I think the only person brought to that team was Jay Crowder and CP3. Everybody else was drafted by the Suns, I'm pretty sure.
yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I would say I think that's linked to LeBron and him not being there. Because
Mhm.
LeBron brought his super team and there was always somebody building a team to beat LeBron. You see how the
Mhm.
Warriors about because like when the Warriors won the first year, that was the homegrown version of the Warriors. Once they
Mhm.
lost, they brought on KD and film and built their super team that dominated through.
Mhm.
And even the Raptors homegrown team just added one piece. So it's
Yeah,
like I,
but
I think it's always been that push and pull of we have a good team that's homegrown. We just need that one superstar, and then that one superstar goes to like a super team that's super stacked. So I always thought it was like a homegrown team just plugging in that one superstar because
yeah,
that's how
that
that's even
so
how the Warriors are.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that I don't really the Warriors, yes, were a super team, but they were not like the LeBron super teams, like how they were put together. They were already homegrown. Then they added one piece, just like the Bucks. I was saying, and just like the
Yeah,
Suns. Yes, their
facts.
piece that they added was Kevin Durant, one of the greatest players of all time.
That's what I'm
That's what makes
saying.
it a super team. But
Yeah.
the Nets, the way they did it was different from what the Warriors did. They traded all their homegrown talent to get the top
Mm,
heavy teams. Same thing with the Clippers, same thing with the Lakers. They traded all the depth to get the top heavy team. That's what I consider the super teams. Like when
right.
you're mortgaging your future to get these players together. But like
Okay.
the Suns, they got the one piece. The Bucks, they got the one piece. If like the Grizzlies right now, they're completely homegrown, right?
Mm,
But let's say in next season they trade for, I don't know, LeBron, or let's say they trade for AD or something.
Hmm.
That doesn't take away from them being a homegrown team. They still a homegrown team. They just added one piece.
Right.
That's why I feel like the end of the super teams is because like you putting all these pieces together and mortgaging your future into depth. It's not working because you got to go
Yeah.
against teams like the Suns in the playoffs, who have drafted all those players, who have grown them, and they're mature now and they know what to do. They're in a system. Can't beat them. They're too
Right.
deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
Bucks as
I,
well, and the Celtics really, because
yeah.
Horford he came back. That's you know
I forgot he was still playing. God
yeah I
dang, that
know
nigga
he
old.
old as hell.
Yeah, but I think also that ideal of super teams and mortgaging your future to win now is also that is kind of, I don't know, shifted into the NFL, where you see teams that are now like trading all their picks for superstar talent.
Yeah,
It's actually kind of crazy that they kind of, because it used to be the opposite, where in the NFL you built your
had to be
team through the
homegrown.
draft, had to be, then your team established that. And because I think before that, with the Cowboys, they used to sign big players, and they used to build
Hmm.
their teams through super teams. But I think Belichick kind of fixed the formula. So
What he do?
once the I mean, when he, like, not really valuing superstars, having a great quarterback, a great defense, and winning
Hmm.
that way, building your team
Yeah.
through the draft and not paying too much. I
Hmm.
think that's where that's how you guys sustained
Uh,
your win, your
yeah.
success. That's what I mean. Yeah,
Hmm.
because even the Spurs do that same thing. So I think
Hmm.
that's gonna go away, and they're gonna start bringing in the super teams. To like it ended in the NBA, but it's gonna start in the NFL. That's kind of interesting to me.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm,
that is funny how it's transitioned because
yeah,
everybody's trading for the stars in the NFL now, which is weird.
especially this team here, the Rams. They just added Bobby Wagner, 5 years, 50 million. Do you think with them losing Von Miller and adding Bobby Wagner, do their chances are like the same? Do you see them as the same, or do you see them lower or higher? What do you see? What do you say?
Um, man, it's hard to call because like it's two different positions. Like Bobby Wagner is an off-ball linebacker, so he's in the middle of the field, like tackling the runners, tackling the tight ends going across the middle, or wide receivers going across the middle. Whereas Von Miller, he's just trying to get to the quarterback. So Bobby Wagner is one of the best in the league at what he does, but it's like maybe they should have probably kept Von Miller. I don't
Mm,
know, because Aaron Donald, he's he had help. You know what I'm saying? In the terms of Von Miller, he's not Bobby Wagner's not going to really help him get to the
right.
quarterback better.
Yeah.
He's going
Yeah,
to
I
help the
agree.
defense. So we don't know how the pressure is going to be. So
Yeah.
it might lower their chances. I don't know. I don't know yet. I gotta see it.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that they should have probably went after a pass rusher to replace Von Miller. And
Yeah.
I mean, the getting Bobby Wagner is not, it's not going to hurt. You still
Yeah.
have probably the smartest, one of the smartest defensive players in the league on your team
Yeah.
now, so it's not going to hurt. But I think getting getting pressure on the edges where everybody's kind of there, Aaron Donald's going to get triple teamed once, at
Yeah.
least once a play, where you get an edge rusher to get one on one, which is an easy, you know what I'm saying, easy opportunity to get a sack there. So I thought that's what their course of action should have been, but I think the Rams are still going to be. I think the Rams are going to be fine. I don't think they're going to be better than the Bucks though. I think Tom Brady, that boy Brady on a revenge tour.
Against who?
He's coming back. Telling you,
Okay.
bro. Eight.
Ele-
He getting
ele-
8 this year.
11-6.
You think Brady getting 11-6?
Yes.
Why? Do you?
Cuz, bruh. Y'all just, bruh, it ain't that easy. And I'm glad y'all seeing that. Y'all thought he was just gonna repeat. It ain't that easy. What the Patriots did, it ain't easy. You
That's
know,
cool.
you can't just
Yeah.
keep
Okay.
going back to back to back to the Super
But
Bowl. His days in Tampa are over. The window's
but guess what, bro?
closed.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what? Y'all won the one. Y'all won against Atlanta.
Yeah,
Y'all lost to the Eagles. And
yeah,
won it against the Rams.
yeah,
Y'all won. Y'all won 2 out of 3 years. Why
yeah.
can't
We
Brady do the
won three
same?
out of 5 years before. Yeah,
Why can't
2014,
Brady do the same?
2016,
Why
2018. Cause he
why
ain't in the
can't
Patriots
Brady?
jersey no more. His coach ain't Bill
Nah, bro.
Belichick no more. It ain't that
Brady won
easy.
without Belichick.
Okay, I know, I understand that. Is he gonna do it again? Like how
He
he used
can.
to do it? No,
He's
he
about to
can't.
go to the Super. He going
No,
to the
he
Super Bowl
can't.
this year. He's going to the Super Bowl this
All right,
year.
all right. No, he ain't.
Brady,
I'm,
they going
I'm
to beat the Rams. Brady, look, we failed to realize Brady almost came back with one receiver. Gronk, he
so
have Gronk. Gronk, he ain't have Gronk. He ain't have Antonio Brown. He ain't have Chris Godwin. He's getting all of them back. And if they're healthy, I think healthy Bucks team versus a healthy Rams team, I'm picking the Bucks.
that's
We'll
cool.
see, and we'll see, but we'll have to see if Matthew Stafford takes like a huge step forward, like he go
He
crazy this
will.
year.
He
We'll
will.
see. We'll see. We
He
thought the
will.
same thing with AD. We thought the same thing with AD, and guess what happened?
What happened?
Pile of garbage. You know what happened, bro? What you asking me for?
I don't
You
know
know
what
what
happened.
happened.
I
You
don't
know
know what's gonna
exactly
happen
what
in this
happened.
situation. I know the Bucks ain't going back to the championship. I know that.
I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks in the Super Bowl versus I don't know. I don't know who in the AFC.
Bro, they not going to Super Bowl, bro.
You just hating on Tom Brady because he left, bro. It's
He
actually
ain't,
kind
he,
of sick how you hating on this man. He gave you 6 chips.
he ain't give me nothing. Bill Belichick gave me 6 championships.
Oh my gosh, bro. I bet you we would have said this,
Players,
and we would have,
players,
and we
players come and go, but the
coaches
system
come and go.
remains.
Coaches come
Now
and
Bill
go.
Belichick, he been doing it for 30 years. He had Super Bowls before
Yeah.
Brady.
No, but wasn't he getting? He used to get bounced around in the league. He used
No,
to be getting fired. He used to get fired from jobs
he got fired
till Brady
once.
got there.
He got fired
Yeah,
once from the
Brady
Browns.
saved Brady saved
Brady
his
ain't
life.
saved nothing. He's a defensive guru. He won Super Bowls with the Giants running a defense. Bruh,
Brady
nah,
saved his
bruh.
life. It's like, nah, he probably
Brady
would
ain't
have won
saved
something with
nothing.
Drew Bledsoe.
Yes,
He
he
probably would have won
definitely would
something
have
with
won.
Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe, the first Super Bowl we won, Drew Bledsoe had to come in the playoff game and play the game. I'm
Yeah,
just
we'll
saying.
see.
I'm just saying.
But
Our
would he have
playoffs.
6 though? Would he have 6 though?
Who
Because
knows?
Bledsoe
Who
older,
knows?
he would have had to retire at some point.
Yeah, and Bill would have had a contingency plan. He already tried to have one, and Tom
And
Brady
it
was
didn't work.
insecure, so we had to trade Jimmy G.
I don't know. I
Probably
mean, we looking at Jimmy G. I don't know if that would
that
have
ain't the
worked out,
same.
bro.
That ain't the same Jimmy G if he was in our system.
He still be getting hurt.
No, he wouldn't. He probably would. He got hurt. That
I'm
when he was supposed
saying,
to, when Tom Brady got
don't hate on
suspended,
Brady,
he was
bro.
supposed to start 4 games. I ain't hating on, bruh. He alright. He cool, but he ain't about to. He about 50 years old. He not about to go to the Super Bowl again, bruh. Y'all tripping.
Bro, if Brady has taught you anything, bro, if Brady has taught you
He ain't
anything,
teach me nothing.
stop hating. All right, bro.
He ain't teach
I
me
can't.
nothing.
This man hate on this man too crazy. I never seen this.
Yeah,
This man give you
he's the
6
greatest,
chips and you
but
hate
he's
him?
the greatest. No, he's the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm talking about the team he's currently on. I do not believe it is that easy to keep going back to back Super Bowls. It's really hard. It's way harder than going to the
It
NBA
is.
championship.
Nah, it's hard. It's facts. It's hard. But I just don't. Who his only competition at this moment is the Rams.
That's what you
There's
think.
no other team that's gonna. Who?
That's what you think. The
I said
Bengals
at
went
this
to the
moment. I
Super Bowl
said at
last
this
year.
moment. I said at this moment.
That's what I'm just. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl this year. I want you to find one person who had that on their ticket.
That's all right. That's true. But who
That's
would
what
have
I'm
thought?
saying.
Okay, all right. But that's true. But who would have thought? Who would have thought the Ravens was going to get injured their first week of training camp?
But you making my
Who would have
point.
thought?
That's what I'm saying, bruh. You got. It's not easy. All the pieces have to fall in place. When he was with New England, even if the pieces didn't fall in place, Bill and the organization and Tom, yes, it was him too. had contingency plans. It was a system, and I just don't think there's any system like that across the league because have you seen it replicated?
I haven't. I haven't.
You have not.
On
So that's why I keep saying to y'all, it ain't easy to go back to Super Bowl. Like the Bengals and the Rams. The Rams, we seen them twice in Super Bowl, what, in the last 5 years?
yeah.
Even that's impressive. The Panthers lost Super Bowl haven't been the same, bruh. The Broncos lost. They went to Super Bowl after with Peyton Manning haven't been the same. They just got Russell Wilson back. You got to find your footing after going to a Super Bowl, bruh. It's never the same. It literally is never the same.
I'm not sleeping on Brady, bro.
I'm
But I think that's a part
We-
of production. But I think that's a part of predictions. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
yeah.
assume everyone's healthy. That's assuming everyone's healthy. I'm picking the Bucks.
I ain't picking the Bucks.
I think I'm picking. That's what I'm. That's my point right there. Even with healthy, you like, nah, I don't rock with Brady, bro.
Nah, bruh. It's nah.
So you got the Rams.
Bruh, I'm looking at the NFC teams right now.
You can just say it, bro. You got the Commanders.
I got the Vikings, boy.
You don't even believe that. You don't even believe that.
All right.
Vikings
49ers.
stupid, bro. They paid Kirk Cousins $30 million.
Falcons. Dang. I'm gonna go Cowboys.
What's up? Should we?
Cow
Oh, no, I don't know.
Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys or 49ers. Something like
As what?
NFC. Represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
You got the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl,
Yeah, it's their year.
and what they lost everyone. They didn't get no pieces. Are you just doing this to troll me, bro?
Nah. Let's go Cowboys.
All right, man. All right, yeah. That is. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's a terrible take, yo.
I said, or the 49er. All right, it's a terrible take. What episode is this? What episode is this?
46. 46. That's a terrible take, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Cowboys.
When they in the NFC Championship,
the Cowboys might not even win a division.
If you say the Commanders, I'll rip this mic off.
I'm so serious. We could win it. The Eagles could win it. We could, but bro, I'm so serious, bro. I'll give the Eagles the best chance to win the division this year, and we're second, and the Cowboys are third. Where did they get better? Every team in our division, even the Giants, got better. How did the Cowboys get better?
It ain't always about getting better. They keeping the same thing. CD Lamb, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs.
No. Listen. Part of your offense, part of what made them so successful was their explosive pass game, along with Ezekiel along with Ezekiel running hard at the beginning of the season. Do you trust the fullback? I don't trust the fullback. They lost Amari Cooper. Michael Gallup isn't going to be back.
Subtraction.
They lost Cedric Wilson. Who was their receivers outside of CD? They gonna look like us.
The draft coming.
I hope so. I mean, are you gonna hope that one of those receivers turn into a Justin Jefferson? You're not gonna get those every draft.
Yeah, you are. This draft deep with receivers, bro. Well, just watch. Cowboys. I said or 49ers.
Or 49ers, but I'm just saying that Cowboys, that's a bad take. You didn't even say, you could have at least said Green Bay.
Nah, no. Ew. Aaron Rodgers the quarterback.
All right. This ain't trolling, bro. This ain't trolling, bro. But all right, man. Thank you. No way. No way. There's no way you're serious, bro. So it's all
or
good,
the Vikings.
Bro. I know you meant
or the Vikings. Those are my top 3 NFC picks. Vikings, 49ers, or Cowboys. No, not at all. Bottom 3. Bottom 3 for them.
That's cap. Nah, that's just wild. Just because y'all gonna be third don't mean that we gotta be third. Commander Carson. What you mean? Just because y'all third don't mean we got to be third.
You seen Mac Jones working out with his receivers? Yeah. And you know where they working
solid.
out? They
Who are
working
your
out in
receivers?
Tampa. They working out in Tampa, right in Tom Brady hood.
What does that mean?
Mac
Why
Jones
they
right
in
on Tom
Tampa?
Brady hood because it don't matter because he's not scared of Brady. Probably on his
Is that
field.
supposed to scare
Probably on
anybody?
his
Because
field.
he
Yeah.
chose to be in
Mac
Tampa next to Brady.
Jones.
He probably
Yeah.
wanted to learn something from Brady.
No, he don't. Nothing he could teach him. Bill Belichick taught Brady. He could teach Mac. Wealth of
You sure?
knowledge.
All right, man.
Wealth of knowledge.
Devon,
we ain't talking about the Devontae Parker trade.
y'all got Devontae Parker. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I actually
bro.
wasn't even trying to hate. I
wait.
was saying that's actually cool, bro. I think that's a good look for y'all. Y'all need another outside weapon.
Whatever.
Give him another weapon to throw. Bro, you think I'm playing on being so serious, bro?
We
You still got Aguilar, right?
End this shit, bro.
You still got Kendrick Bourne, right? Kendrick Bourne actually nice though.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Parker, that'd be a nice 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying?
Better than
1-2
Curtis
punch.
Samuel and McLaurin. I'll tell you that much.
That's big cap. But we can end it here. Commander Carson about to go crazy with McLaurin. McLaurin better than both of those receivers combined.
Yeah, all right. We'll see.
McLaurin the best receiver in this division. Not in y'all division though. He'd be he'd be third in y'all division. He'd be third in that division.
Terry McLaurin
Diggs and Hills.
He's not better than CD.
Diggs and Hill. He's better than CD, bro.
He's not better than CD.
He's better than CD.
No, he's not.
All right, man. We're gonna talk to you guys later. This has been the Basement Bros Sports Podcast. Make sure you guys follow all of these socials down here. Thank you to Swaty for filling in for my brother. He's busy. I don't know what he's doing, but I hope he's, whatever he's doing, he's doing good. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next week.
Go Pats.